pilot that's just going to be able to take care of things. Because we just, you know, like I said, I hate these stories, and I'm just doing everything I can to make that, you know, make those stories not happen. So, but now, one other thing I'll mention too is that I can't guarantee, you know, specifics exactly what would happen, but it's possible that if you, I don't know if you were interline with United. Yeah, that's where you have the protection, right? You have some type of protection where, like if we're going to cancel a flight and we're part of that itinerary, you should be able to get your money back or credit or whatever. I mean, definitely. You shouldn't be out.
Or they reaccommodate you.
Yeah. Right, right.
Well, I can't say,
yeah.
No, my wife took care of everything.
Sure.
Right.
Okay.
So I don't know who you went out with.
Right. But with American, with United, you've got a lot more options, and like I said,
more than one.
Delta, Delta, yes.
When you talked about possibly having 2 destinations, I don't know what I mean, personally, I'm afraid it will happen. It happened before I happened. But if you got delayed on your Baltimore trip, that usually ends up screwing up the Albany.
I mean, it's yeah. I mean, part of it. I mean, you're not completely correct. I mean, you know, having one destination, it's simple, right? It's simple.
That's what I.
It's. I mean, I will say, like this idea. I mean, again, like it's up to you guys to make this decision. But for me, like the complexity involved with booking trips to like Dulles and Chicago and the schedule, I'm like, that sounds really.
So if we decide that we want to go to one destination,
yeah.
which is simple,
Yes.
why can't we keep the airfares to the lower end of what you want to start your first seats at? Because I know the object is getting us to the hub, but now we're paying $99 round trip for that last 2 seats or whatever it is. If we're going to make it simple, instead of going opposite to changing to a second destination, why can't we keep our airfares lower for our community to get to Boston instead of going to that higher airfare at that jumping rate you guys do from $49, $59, $79, $99? However, can we do that? Can we, if we choose as a board to go to one destination, is that a possibility to keep the airfares lower?
I mean, we could. Well, I mean, I could talk about this for a while, but you know, I would say that. I mean, can we lower our fares? We could.
But it's not even that.
You're saying.
The issue is
I
we
mean,
can't have 2 seats at one price. That's the issue.
And people use the
See, that's the issue. I cannot book 2 seats at $49. You only allow one.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
That's the
I have
issue.
to. Well, I mean, we
Charge
have.
both 54.
We have these buckets. We have these buckets, right?
Yeah.
So we have like, let's just say 2 at 50, 2 at 69, 2 at 80, and 2 at 99, right? So if there are 2 left at that price, I mean, this is not unique to us. Every airline does this, right? It's
Sure.
the airline game, so to speak.
That doesn't make right. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're only a 9-seater, that's the problem.
Right, right. I mean, we could have fewer buckets, you know, we could make 2 prices or 3 prices, and so, okay, we've got 3 or 4 seats at, you know, $50, and then like 2 or 3 seats at $80 or
That would be
$90,
much better.
whatever.
It would be much better, I think, personally.
We got people get mad because they see 149 gets set for high.
Well, I
If
think
you really
Sam
have-
had a solution for that. 2 seats at 55.
Yeah, half the difference, yeah, that's,
And it's the same price
that's
for
an
the
issue.
top.
That's why we had, somebody said,
Yeah.
well, you've got them on separate reservations. Yeah, because I can only get one at 49, the next one's 69.
Okay. Oh, okay,
So
okay.
that's why husbands and wives are on different
Right.
reservations.
Yeah, and we could reduce, we could do that. We could make it,
Just a thought.
yeah, I mean, that's an easy thing for us to do. That's no problem.
Thank you.
All right, Andy, anything? Dr. Gupta?
Yeah?
Quick question. So I've been here for 23 years. This is my hometown now. And I have to give you 2 feedbacks. Unfortunately, one is negative, one is positive.
Okay, that's
I have
okay.
used both, Fair and Vicky. We love your planes. Your folks are very nice and no problems there. But as far as canceling the flight because of mechanical failure, I don't know, maybe it's my bad luck.
Yeah.
I have more chances of this flight because of mechanical failure with you.
Okay.
That was one issue. Second issue, clear, when I was going to Alvin, they would book a taxi, no questions asked.
Mm.
They put it very hard time getting a taxi, and I spoke to Mike, the previous
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
He said next time there is no problem. Next
Sorry,
time
you
you will
getting
not
a
have a
taxi,
taxi
getting a taxi from where?
from Massena to Alvin when there was a mechanical failure.
Oh, okay.
Next time he said, no, there are only one passenger, I cannot use a taxi. So that was not a problem. We drove from here to Plattsburgh, took the Greyhound because my daughter had a class 9 a.m.
Well, what we do, I mean, if we cause a problem, we will say, which most airlines don't go really beyond what people pay. We do, right? Because it's challenging in small towns where there's not, a lot of service. So we will pay $150. That's sort of our baseline rule. If something gets really, really crazy, we can always talk about it. But that's what we do. So, and taxi, we're not finding it all anymore. But anyway, I'm sorry. And I'll just tell you, like, kind of at a high level, my perspective on some of the stuff is that just to be totally honest, we have fewer planes than Cape Air has, right? We have 30 airplanes, roughly, and we're buying more. We've got 2 more Pilatuses that we're planning on buying, and probably 3 more of these other ones. And that's just to help improve our reliability, which I think is one of our biggest challenges. And we're not terrible, we're like 96, 97, 98%.
You hear from all these people, it sounds like.
Well, yeah, everyone always, yeah, of course. But the problem, here's the reason. Let me just say, our planes, as everyone said, thank you. Our planes are really nice, right? And this is the thing. Our planes, when we buy them, they cost $2.5 million, right? Do you know how much the Cape Air costs? Cape Air planes cost? About $200,000, right? So our planes literally cost 10 times more. And so I hate to say it, but there's a little bit of a give and take with, Cape Air has 80 402 seats, right, roughly. It is what it is, but it's hard for us to have $82.5 million airplane. And are we growing? Are we building our fleet? Are we improving? Absolutely. But, honestly, there's a little bit of we're trying to build to become that much more reliable. It's just a growing process for us. But we definitely have planes that people are happy with, but we don't have as many of them because they're really expensive. So anyway, but like I said, we're building, we're increasing our operations in the area to help with, that helps a lot. And then we're also just getting more so that we can place more spares to improve the numbers so that we don't hear stories like, this cancellation commission. Very happy. That's pretty much it. Yes.
I flew your plane to Baltimore last year, and the one thing that, there was a couple things, but one thing that disturbed me was you had to go through the TSA again. And that was a problem. And when I deplaned and to get to, I flew Southwest.
Yeah.
It's like an outer you Jesus. And then when I was coming back, I got smart and I got someone to help me.
Yeah.
And this fellow was new to the airport, and he kept saying, "Are you sure we're heading in the right direction? I've never been in this part of the airport before." and we got there, and there's signs. It's like you're not supposed to be in this area. And he was real hesitant to bring me there because he was afraid of, So that is a problem, and is that the same problem you have in Boston?
No, I don't think so. In Boston, I think we're pretty.
You don't have to.
Well, it depends on which terminal, but we're with United, right? So.
But if you say you were flying not with United, your connecting flight was not United, then do you have to, in Boston, you have to go out of the airport, you have to get a bus, you have to go to another terminal, and then because you exited.
Well, Baltimore is unique.
Right, no, but I'm talking about Boston.
Boston, I mean.
If you're not flying United or soon to be American,
Right.
you will have, if you've got a checked bag, you have to pick up your bag, which means you're out of the secure area,
Right.
which means then you go through security.
Right.
That's Boston.
Yeah.
And and I mean, if you fly Southwest, you can do that every year, because they have no underlying agreements with anyone.
Right.
Right,
So-
that's part of Southwest, but
Yeah.
they don't partner with.
They don't partner with
And in
anyone.
Baltimore, to the best of my knowledge, Southwest is in one whole
Yeah,
part of
right,
the thing, and then everyone else is somewhere else.
Right.
But I mean, one of the, people in the United States, like, they love Southwest, right? Like, I mean, there's just, I don't know about everyone in here, but there's just some people who just love Southwest. And
I think it's their reliability.
it's reliable, it's it used to be cheaper, now it's more expensive, but that's, I think, one of the keys about Baltimore, like, even though it's kind of annoying to, whatever you have got to do with your bags, you need to go to this other terminal, but people love Southwest so much, I think that that's part of the benefit of Baltimore.
Right, but I didn't realize
You didn't realize that?
that I was going to have to go through the TSA again,
Right.
which is,
Yeah,
depending on how close your flights are,
yeah,
can be a problem.
yeah.
Boston is working on making their airport completely sterile,
Right.
by connecting
Yeah.
terminals together.
And actually, Baltimore is as well, I just think it's gonna take them several more years. So,
So are you proposing going back to Baltimore, or are you proposing still staying just Boston?
I mean, I will, we proposed both, sort of in your hands. Boston has the simplicity of just everything going to one place, which has its benefits. On the other hand, Baltimore was the hot ticket when we had it. I mean, I'll send you guys some email responses that I had just from today. I won, and I think that our customer service people, what can you guys say about Baltimore?
We've heard nothing but good things about our customers going to Baltimore, and we've gotten so many recommendations to go back. I think we all can agree that everyone just loved it.
I think Boston is good too, I like
Well,
Boston. We've been on both.
Well, that's the idea, is maybe morning Boston, midday Baltimore, evening
Sam's
Boston.
point is also well taken.
Yeah.
With one plane,
Right.
that could become an issue.
Right.
So that
That's the
brings us
problem.
to my next
Baltimore is a
question.
great place, but that's.
Did Boutique bid with Ogdensburg?
No. I mean, we put in a bid
Oh, you put in a
for
bid.
Ogdensburg,
Okay,
but it's totally
I wasn't
independent.
sure.
Yeah.
So you put in a bid with them, what was the arrangement with Ogdensburg? Was it to Albany or to?
Oh, we actually did
Baltimore.
pretty much the same options. So we offered them all Boston, or 2 Boston plus 1 Baltimore, or 2 Boston plus 1 Pittsburgh. So, and just,
So
and,
theoretically, they could go to Baltimore.
sure.
Yep.
Yep.
We could go to Boston.
We go to
Yeah.
Boston, they go to
Yeah.
Baltimore, it's all, everybody's
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. And not only that, but we would also, I'll just tell you, if we did, if somehow we ended up flying Ogdensburg to Boston, Baltimore, we would also connect the 2 cities so that, there would be an opportunity to fly, if you wanted to go, whatever, just other opportunities to be part of here or connect, and that helps in planes, because those would be able to get captured. So.
I just wanted to say, I've had a great experience flying with you guys since you started going to Boston. I stopped going to Ogdensburg because I live in Canton, but so I really like your plane, and I probably use it like twice a month, and then I have people who live in Boston who come back probably once or twice a month, and also with customer service. I had a really good experience with, I think it was Liz. Because I guess this is the first time that I had ever tried to use the plane, and I guess my mom helped book the ticket for me, and she booked like the wrong date, and the day of she was able to call Liz, and I think switched over. I don't know if she remembers, but
I do.
Yeah. So I really appreciate the service and the fact that it's the direct flight to Boston.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Fine.
Yeah, well, and there was a guy, I was flying up today, and this guy was coming up here to do business here. And he said, yeah, I've got this meeting, and this is great. I didn't really expect this to be so easy. And he's like, if I had to do this through some other way, it would be a 3-day trip.
Right.
And that's, I think that's an illustration of what you don't get to have that type of travel happen if you've got this alternate, say Chicago plus Dulles. It's hard to get that simplicity, I mean, I come from San Francisco, and I just think psychologically, I'm like, okay, I just need to get to Boston, and then I get to Massena, and that's it. And I kind of like that, and if it's like, okay, I have to go through Dulles or Chicago, this is going to be psychologically more complicated for me, for sure, right? Which I'm not trying to say, oh, that's not good, but anyway, it is. It's not good.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you all.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm sure you've got your information if somebody wants to send you an email or something, if they have a question.
Yeah. So. We don't have a card, but my email is Sean.
Liz, we're gonna start our,
Gonna
thank you.
Ask for a resolution to authorize the supervisor to post a public notice for an application for funding consideration with the USDA Rural Development. The project to be funded consists of water distribution system improvements, and the project will serve the residents of the town of Massena, and the price being $17,000. So,
Second.
Okay, who's second that? That was pretty
Aye.
close.
Vic.
all right, so we all know this is for the water project in Massena to replace. This is to cover engineering. We're going to get a grant. Any further discussion?
Mr. Zupa also covers the environmental side, correct?
Yes. Thank you. Thanks for writing that.
Yeah. For the replacement or for the new ones?
This is the issue of the East Messina,
Okay, all right, okay.
East Messina Water District.
You're welcome.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? So carried. So we've approved the village dissolution and consolidation study. That requires us to appoint 3 members and have a joint member with the village. Sam, do you have any?
Yeah, I can certainly make a motion. Would you like to do all together or one at a time?
I would like to.
All together.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion that we appoint Tony Zappia, retiree of New York State Department of Labor, as well as sports writer and photographer, as well as David Grant, previously employee with General Motors and now with the Racer site, also on the planning board, would be a good member for that board, as well as Tony David, who I think you know more about than
He's a town resident. He works for the environmental group, Mohawk Tribe.
I would like to appoint the 3 of those as town representatives on that board, as well as Vance Fleury as the joint member of the combined board. That would be with the contingency that the village also accepts Vance for that position.
Any second? Seconded by Melanie. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? So carried. We need a resolution authorizing the supervisor to sign contracts with Waterwise for the boilers at the town hall and the library,
This is chemicals that are used to treat the boilers.
the water.
So this is done?
That's
So second.
basically the same price or increase?
No, same price.
Same price?
Same price.
Right. transfers and amendments.
Out of vote.
Second.
I thought we did vote.
First and second.
First and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? So carried. Transfers and amendments.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? So carried. You have,
I make a motion that the bill signed today by Councilman Nicole and myself be approved.
and
We worked on overtime on those, I used up a pen.
Over
On those.
We'll get you a new
$300-some
one.
thousand dollars.
$300,000.
is that a town pen that you used, or?
Certainly.
Yes, it is.
Must have put a lot of paper and pencils.
Yeah. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, so carried. You have, Brenda had sent around the financial reports, revenue and expense reports, the year-to-date fund samples. Anybody have any questions on those? I heard somebody recommend that we not do committee reports this month, or is there any committees that?
I have none.
Just that we started the two projects at the library, the new business center and the wheelchair lift there, and started on Tuesday. And winter's here. We've been out 7 times already,
That's what we like about you, Frank. You come up with best information. Winners here.
and winter's here.
And your crews start the,
We start shift work this Sunday.
all right?
We also have the one thing that she had added to the agenda.
Janine printed, so it's not on there, I emailed it to you.
It's to sign the ACIP package for 2020 through 2024.
So we need a resolution for that, which is,
For the supervisors to sign.
right.
What is it?
Airport CIP.
Oh.
Airport CIP.
Oh, airport system. Got it. So moved.
Second.
Melanie did that thing.
Melanie second.
Yes, I got it.
Well, I had her put it on because I just got it today from Tracy and it's due by December 15th, so our board, our next meeting would have been later.
So, as far as the EAS contract, do you want to have a special meeting? Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to vote on it? What's the preference of the board?
When do we have to?
I don't want to vote on it tonight.
I told Michael Martin from the Department of Transportation that we would have an answer for them on December 5th, next Wednesday, week from today. Would you want to have a special meeting before then,
So,
Monday?
yeah.
Monday? Monday evening at 5:30, or do you want to do it earlier?
You do it
What's the matter?
anytime you want.
Monday or what?
Tom's Friday.
Monday's the 3rd.
Monday the third?
5:45.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good.
5:30?
Whatever time works for you.
I thought we had a
Or 5:45. That's okay.
What is it?
5:30,
5:30?
Monday. So, our next board meeting, December 17th, or 19th?
It's my birthday, I should get it off.
We'll have
I'll
cake
bring
for
cupcakes.
Just kidding.
Or maybe donuts.
Donuts.
You get donuts every time.
Donuts. When's that, the 5th? The 19th,
19th.
December 19th.
One of those has money in
When it's a year you're getting older.
At 5:30.
Okay.
So, as is our custom, we have a 15-minute public comment period. Anybody questions?
Nothing?
I'm done. An experienced reporter, if ever there was one. Yes. We do have to entertain a motion to discuss a personnel issue, medical issue. So
I'll make a motion that we move into executive session for the purpose of personnel issue with a report.
Second.
Health
Seconded
issues, is that
by
what you
Al.
said?
Al, seconded.
Yeah, I got that.
Personnel
Just
issue.
a personnel issue.
Went and left the verbiage downstairs,
Good.
the whole long.
You don't need all that.
Okay. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, so carried. Thank you all for coming.
Will you be taking any action?
Maybe.